Human presence detected. Engaging smart home system. Home system engaged. Initiating personality package.
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
Oh, hello.
We had Jensen inside who like complex.
Daniel Fletcher, you are a genius. Oh, hey. Adam, what's going on?
Miller sent me to...
Checking my progress? Really? I said it would be done when it's...
Right. So...
Well, I was...
What did you find?
Oh, just some isolated fragments from what looks...
Static. The bomb's timing mechanism was a wristwatch?
Well, to address your incredulous tone, a mechanical timing mechanism is not as silly as it sounds. Security scanners can detect anything with a suspicious electronic circuit, so using a low-tech solution is really clever.
Static watches are custom-made locally. I think I'll pay the shop a visit.
It's probably closed. Let's see if I can find you a second option. Yeah, got it. Nomad Static. Founder and owner of the store lives in the Davnyabad district near Pilgrim Station. That's Putnik Nadraji in Czech, I think. Building number 96, second floor.
Right.
How am I supposed to get anything done? Hey, Adam.
About the UN resolution?
Clockman's clock is ticking.
I don't want to miss out on an opportunity just because...
Access granted.
Nomad, my friend. But what did I say? Keep an eye out, Nomad. And now, they come to me to take care of you. Business is business, my friend. You are a true artist. I will wear it with pride.
Smiley, Stanek wasn't at his apartment, but I did find what looked like bomb-making equipment, and a trap set by the Diwali.
You're kidding.
I also found out where he might be. the red light district, at a bar across the street from the Red Queen. I'm heading there now.
We have a couple of agents in that district watching the Valley now. I'll send them over.
Copy that.
Hey, I'm a citizen. I have rights. You cannot detain me without charging me. This I know.
And I know you're gonna sit there quietly and wait with us like a good little watchmaker.
I've got this, Agent Riley. You and your partner can relax for a few minutes.
Wait a minute. I know you. You've been in my shop. What is this?
You have some things to answer for, Mr. Stanek. We have evidence linking you and your shop to the train station bombing.
Bombing? No, I would never. I wouldn't even know where to start. You have the wrong man.
Do I? Convince me. I have a timing device with your name on it, and I found the tools to make even more bombs in your apartment. What else am I supposed to think?
But you've been to my shop. You know I fix watches. I don't make bombs. No. Those tools aren't mine. They belong to my...
Your daughter?
No. Look. Take me in. I'm the one you're looking for, not her. I have made bombs for them.
I don't think so. Protecting your daughter is admirable, Mr. Stanek. But you're not doing her any good by taking the blame.
You're right.
What happened?
After the incident,
Calm down.
Allison and I were...
Where can I find...
I wish I knew.
We'll find her.
No! I have to go!
Please.
Find my daughter.
Smiley, I spoke to Stanek. He's not our guy, but he has a daughter. Allison. Ex-military, EOD. She might be the bomb maker.
So what's our next move?
Stanek says he doesn't know where she is, but I think he's hiding something. The agents are bringing him in. Until he gives her up, this investigation is stalled.
I'll make sure they lean on him. See what he knows.
Good. Let me know what happens.
What a place.
I think the police should have done more from the beginning.
Shut down London's traffic grid, causing gridlock for hours.
Hey, you! For sale inside. If you're interested in certain specialty items, you should ask the guy.
Getting paid. Keep on your reach the owner.
Not yet.
What's that?
Sir.
Heard news was some old cute that rocker guy out in Gollum. Cut the head off the snake. It is a good philosophy.
Far enough, Hanzar. I need to see your paperwork. No fucking around and nice and slow.
Well, since you asked so nicely.
I'm not paid to be nice. I'm paid to make sure you fuck. Here, everything looks to be up to date. I don't know who sponsors you, but you must have some friends in high places. Go through the checkpoint. Go about your business.
I'd rather be doing with it instead of some dumb movie.
Well, look at this. We have a real shiny one here. What you got hiding in those arms, Clank?
This should cover the basics.
Keep your hands where you can keep them. 847? Kurva. What the fuck are you? Some kind of a super soldier?
What I am is in a hurry.
Yes. Yes, I bet you are. Go ahead, you're clear. Madam, your papers state right here that you are currently restricted to the Bricage.
Did you see what they did to her?
Why are we drawn to such things? What's wrong with us?
You know, not unhealthy. By now?
Johnny's not
You can't let them get away with this. To tell us. I need to...
Getting the same orders you were.
She won't talk to the police.
I know all about our orders.
You can't let them get away with this.
I'm not Montag. I don't need your help.
Talk to you about what happened. You don't know.
You don't think he
You
did
can't
it?
let them get away with this.
This doesn't concern you.
I do think he did it.
Excuse
But
me.
I also think
Please.
we should at least
Did
try
they send you to
prove
protect? I recognize you. We're neighbors. I've seen you in our building.
No, no one sent me.
It's horrible. An augmented woman was killed. Just outside of where we live.
Do you have any idea who she...
No. I've never seen her, but...
I was a cop once. Old habits die hard.
In America?
Yeah, Detroit. It was a long time ago.
I bet you have a lot of experience. You're...
What about you? What's your...
Oh, no. I want nothing more than to go home.
Did you see something?
Maybe.
You may not think much of the police here. I may not think much of them either. But that doesn't mean you should hold back information.
They don't have it in them to protect me. They have neither the will nor the courage.
Be that as it may.
I know. But maybe...
I'll talk
to you about what happened.
How come she talks to him and not to me?
So, Daria was actually talking to you, huh?
You mean your witness over there? She's not sure yet.
How can she not be sure? Either she saw something or she didn't.
She's scared. She thinks she might be in danger. I told her she'll be fine, and that whoever did...
Sure, so would I. But that...
There's no reason this should be complicated. Someone gets killed, you need to find the killer. Whether the victim was an AUG or not.
No favorites before.
No, it wouldn't. It's your job to uphold the idea.
You're obvious.
I used to be. For 12 years. I work for Interpol now.
Interpol, huh? Listen,
Who told you to forego the invest?
Men who spend more time making policies than arrests.
All right.
Careful of the evidence.
Who do they think they are?
Just because Mont doesn't mean I do. Don't you want me to keep giving you updates every few minutes? Away from the crimes.
Found something.
You think I don't know what's going on here?
Enjoying yourself.
Who do they think they are? Who do they think they are?
Just because Monte trusts us doesn't mean I do. Can't believe we got stuck down here. You think I don't know what's going on here? Away from the crime scene, sir.
Please, I can pay.
Relax.
Biocells, painkillers, right over there.
Police business! Please, move along!
I told you to leave! Ty plekáči si koledujou o nakládačku.
Riskujou a vylejzají z těch svých děl.
Já nic neudělal.
Dovoluje aktivovat augmentace jen.
Státní policie jde na kontrolní post. Připravení. little on the nose, doesn't it?
What? No, not that one.
Alex, I'm in Miller's apartment. The man keeps a tight ship.
What do you expect? He's former SAS. Military life will make a neat freak out of anyone. If he's got secrets in there, Adam, they'll be well hidden.
Everyone's got to tell. I just need to know more about him to understand his. I think I got something, Alex. Miller's NSN access card. He must have left it behind when he logged into his second computer.
His second computer? Anything incriminating on it?
Haven't checked it yet. But I'm starting to think the only way we'll learn more is by hearing all of that NSN conversation.
Shit, man, that's risky. But we may have to.
Why? You find something on VersaLife?
It ain't good. Meet me in the small courtyard near TF-29. I'll explain.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Do you believe this? Why are the police not clearing the streets? It's ridiculous. Co říkáte na včerejší
Alex, you here?
Hey, thanks for being quick. Didn't want to be seen hanging around by myself for too long in case you got held up.
I can be a gentleman, sometimes. You said you got something on VersaLife.
Yeah, a couple of months back, a research assistant was found dead in the Roka Seca beach facility. Special Projects Division. She was poisoned, just like Rucker.
She? You got her name?
Anik Norstad. Why? You know somebody there?
Doesn't matter. Forget it.
I can't stand VersaLife, Adam. Back when I was flying for Bell Tower in Panama, I stumbled into deep shit with them. They're the reason I've got a target on my back. They told my bosses to kill me.
If they're involved in this, we'll get them. Rucker gave me this before he died. Said it could prove Ark is...
Where'd he get it? Who's his...
I've got a suspect in mind, but...
Yeah.
I'm saying Janus thinks a lot of things. And somehow always met...
I find it reassuring. The Collective has people everywhere.
And yet you've never met...
Nobody meets.
Alex, I'm in. Anything I need to know before I start up this chair?
Every NSN is different, man, so I'm not sure what to expect. I'm guessing you'll end up in some kind of virtual conference room. No one else should be in there.
And if they are?
They'll see you as Miller, so say something snippy and log off.
Okay. Where do I find these stored conversations?
Hell if I know. This is your plan. But holographic recordings take up a lot of virtual memory, so you may have to look in several places.
I'll just have to play it by ear.
Exactly. The whisper chip is still in place, though, so we'll both know when you've done it. Good luck, Adam.
This is different.
Sending your team to Dubai was my call, but now we need to go by the book. Focus on ARC.
You want me to pin all of this on them? The bombings in Prague, the break-in at VersaLife, Dubai?
Officially, all 5 attacks involved augmented terrorists. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. But send the reports if you want me to prove it. Because ARC doesn't operate in North America.
Place call Hong Kong Alpha 10 priority message. We've got a problem. Miller wants to see a report on the break-in.
What break-in?
The one your San Francisco research facility is supposed to have any day now.
What? What exactly did you tell him? Never mind. I'll take care of it. In fact, it may even help me clean up a related incident. What have you heard from our man inside ARC?
Not much. He has to be careful transmitting. Rucker may be onto him.
Then it's time for him to use the Orchid. Tell him.
Killing Rucker... Are you sure it's a good idea? I mean, it'll certainly make things easier during Phase 2, but...
Are you doubting me, Joseph?
I'm merely concerned that the rest of the Council might not like your call. They seem less cohesive these days.
Rucker's death may upset some of them. But at this juncture, Brown is the only person we pay attention to. Once Rucker is dead, I'm positive he's going to make his move. Do it!
End call. Alex, did you get all that?
Hell yeah. Don't tell me this isn't the proof we're looking for, Adam. This is big. Janus needs to hear it.
I want to talk to him this time. Set it up. Let me know where.
I'll see what I can do. Later, man.
Adam, what are you doing in here?
Suppose I could ask you the same thing, Delora.
I'm worried about Vince Black, the head of our organized crime division. I was leaving a message for Director Miller asking if he's heard.
Black's still deep undercover inside the Diwali organization, isn't he?
The kind of deep that can be hard to swim back from sometimes, yeah. He's supposed to meet with me once a week so I can bring him back into the shallows, only he never...
From what I know of the Diwali...
Maybe.
Sure, I think I can do so.
First and last time was in his office.
Well then, maybe I'll poke around his office.
Why stop now, right? Well listen, Adam, Lyon's waiting on my initial batch of reports, and I'm sure Director...
Well, you said you joined TF-29 after the incident. I assume that maybe you...
No, I arrived after Joe did.
Yeah, you're probably right. I am curious, though, where Manderley came from exactly. Heard he jumped over quite a few heads to get to the big chair at TF-29. Must have... Some pretty influential friends pulling strings.
Why the interest in our boss?
I'd just like to know who everyone is.
If Joe had help, I'm sure it was from people... Anyway...
Managed to track Vince all the way to the rep.
In the hands Negotiations continue to frame the juggernaut collective. An elusive group of vigilante tactics are exposing these
Anomaly detected. Trace program access granted.
Delara, I'm in Vince's office. I think I have a lead. An appointment Vince made with an informant.
That sounds promising, Adam. You willing to follow up?
Only way to find out what happened to him.
If something happened to him. Let's not assume the worst just yet.
And in the U.S., millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective leaving anonymity, security. These are the greatest concerns of the digital age.
It's just chatter on...
I need somebody over here.
Adam, Janus heard the NSN conversation we recovered. He agrees you two should meet.
Good. Just tell me where.
There's an abandoned tourist information center in the central plaza. Make sure you're not followed. And I got something on Marchenko for you too. Details are on a pocket secretary near the meetup point. Look for a trash bin with a chalk mark above it. You'll find it near the metro.
Got it.
That might even plug her glass.
What do you...
Начинам се мислят, че...
I'm so sick of atheists claiming that the Big Bang Theory is the answer, when none of them can say where all that energy came from in the first place. The Hartle-Hawking state is a desperate and pathetic lie. Right up there with marijuana is a getaway drug.
You ever think about the repercussions? I really hope the UN votes to disable you Hansers. Then maybe we can get back to the traditional values that made this country great. I'm not comfortable around weapons.
What was that sound?
Oh, God. This must... It's got to be over now, right?
Still nothing to report. Prague more memorable, huh? Visit the notorious.
Stop calling me.
Let me know
Then I'll see you later.
Okay? His entire right arm was...
Ahoy!
This is as risque as getting the main...
My favorite color is red.
Money up front.
What about you? My favorite... Are you Vincent Black? It's me, Dobromila. Please, you... No, you are too... I'm sorry. I have made a mistake. I'm waiting for someone.
I know about your meeting. And I'm as eager to find Vince as you are. Maybe we can help each other.
Who are you? What is it you think you know?
Vince and I work together. I know who he is. I know what he does. And I know there are people worried about him.
Is he in danger? Has something happened to him?
I don't know yet. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But I get the feeling he's not the only one who might be in danger. That was some shot in the dark. You had no way of knowing who I was, why I was here.
It wasn't a total shot in the dark. You're obviously not the Valley. Though I should have known right away that Vince Black wouldn't be augmented. I should be more discreet. We both should.
What kind of trouble are you in, exactly?
Vince wanted me to tell information about my husband's operation. Lester runs a... It's something Vince was digging into. Come closer. Pretend you're kissing my neck.
Your husband runs a Diwali operation. I'm assuming there are people in here who know who he is. You don't think me kissing his wife might draw unwanted attention?
Flirting is one thing. They expect it. He cheats on me, I cheat on him. But his business is something else entirely. We must be discreet, darling. Please, I'll tell you whatever I can. Whatever you want. But not here. This isn't the time to ask questions. You understand, yes?
We should talk somewhere else.
I am leaving by train tonight. There is a secluded
Mother taught me never to trust an all.
Mind your own business.
Lara, you there?
What is it, Adam? Any word on what happened to Vince?
I just spoke to his contact. A woman he was supposed to meet to get info on some Diwali op. Problem is, he never showed up.
I have a really bad feeling about this. Do whatever you can, Adam, to pick up his trail. Let's hope he's all right.
Sir? Move it, Clank. I'm not here to help you. I'm just here to make sure you're kind of... Been away for the past 9 months.
Don't look like the other folks around here. A little higher class. Better watch yourself in this district. Someone might try to strip you for
I don't know what to do. I've never been in any kind of legal trouble before.
Go away.
This is a mistake. Everything
I don't
is
know
going
what's
to be
happened
fine.
to me. I never used to be this aggressive. I have
It has to
children.
be a violation of our rights.
I don't think I can face them after this.
Just a little further. I want to make sure I wasn't followed. I think it is safe for us to talk here. Finally, together we can make Vlasta pay.
Vlasta, your husband. What's this about exactly? You said you have information.
Smuggling. Weapons. Drugs. Whores. You name it, darling. All of it is heading east. I have the address of the locker where everything is stored. And I have the code to get in. You will see for yourself. And then you will do what you think is best.
You want me to shut down your husband's smuggling?
I agreed to sell out my husband in exchange for a new life. Vincent...
Alright, this information you have.
The price of a ticket to Berlin.
Here, this...
Alright. Thank you.
Delara, that Diwali op Vince was digging into? I've got the address of a smuggling locker he was looking for.
Maybe he's still looking. Or maybe he found it some other way. This information, you came by it how exactly?
The informant Vince was supposed to meet. She agreed to work with me instead.
That doesn't surprise me. You're good at gaining people's trust, Adam. It's a rare skill.
Point is, I got a lead. I'll let you know what I find.
Garbage.
Hello, all.
Starting to think we're in bed with the Russians.
Can't even trust the department.
Possible for things to get worse.
What are you doing? Who are you? What are you doing here? If Vlasta sees you, he'll... Waiting alone was part of the deal.
Vlasta, huh? What kind of deal? Why are you locked up in here?
I don't know who you are or what you want, but me getting out of here is non-negotiable. You need to leave.
I got a tip about a Diwali smuggling operation being run through here. One that may or may not involve someone I'm looking for. And headed by your friend, Vlasta.
Vlasta is not my...
I'm not like them.
Look, I'm not from here. My name is Olivia.
You're paying the Diwalis to be their cargo. There's gotta be better ways of...
Not legal ones. Not for me.
Call him...
If you believe that, then you have to leave.
Vince Blunt.
He's the one I had to pay to get to...
You had to pay him where? When's...
2 days ago. The basement of a convenience store in... It's Blaster! Look, nothing you do here can change the fact that the Diwalis move contraband through the city. It's... What they do is something they'll always find a way to do. You stop this truck and others will still make it out. The only difference is that I won't be on any of them.
I need to meet Katka at the club by 9.
Katka might have to wait.
Who sent you?
I'm the guy who's gonna show...
Blaster, please.
I hear heard enough. You're a dead man.
Over there!
This is going to be fun.
You get it too?
Anything to report?
Not seeing anything, you? Don't use some backup down here.
feels like a war zone.
Delara, I found Vince. You were right to have a bad feeling.
What are you saying, Adam? Is he...
Yeah.
He should have been pulled months ago. It's all over his profile. Vince lost his edge. A person... tries to be two things at once, sometimes he ends up not being either of them. He becomes lost.
I'll take your word for it. I'm gonna let you be the one to break this to Miller.
Right. Of course. Be careful out there, Adam.
Run by criminals and...
City has gone to hell.
Nemůžu se dočkat.
Access granted.
Janus, if this is your idea of a face-to-face meeting, I'm not impressed.
You didn't think I would jump on a plane to Prague, did you?
I guess not. That conversation we recovered, you know who Manderley was talking to, don't you?
Robert Page, CEO of Page Industries and owner of the VersaLife Corporation. He's a multi-billionaire.
Doesn't mean we can't arrest both of them for conspiracy to commit murder. We heard Page give the order to kill Rucker.
In a recorded conversation that you obtained illegally. It's fruit from the poisonous tree, Mr. Jensen. It won't stand up in court.
What about this orchid, then? Can we find out more about it?
I think we should find out. I'm digging on my end, but there may be something you can do in Prague. VersaLife has an account at the Palisade Property Bank. If you can get to their data vault, we may find some of the answers we're looking for.
You're telling me to break into a bank?
Ark is being manipulated, set up to take the fall for something.
Fine.
Perhaps.
Janus.
Adam! The site's been compromised. I just spotted...
What? How? I wasn't followed.
Maybe somebody at PRE detected Janus's hack into the electrical grid. I don't know. Just get out of there. I don't know. Just get out of there. don't know. Just get out of there.
Because you are always watching. In part 1 of 2 part illustration, I am joined by the head of the Department of Sociology.
I don't know. Just get out of there.
Hey, you. We got multi-tools for sale inside.
Did they reach the owner?
Not yet.
Think he could...
Wait a minute.
the blast. Think he could have been inside the shop?
I'm in the middle of an investigation. If you have any questions... Fucking Augs won't be happy until the whole city burns down.
Not do that again.
You had better stay away from the immediate area. I don't want to panic.
Mr. Jensen, it's Nomad Stanek. Please, please, you must help.
Mr. Stanek, how did you...
My daughter. They're going to kill her. I gave your friends the slip, and when I got to here...
Where?
The Prakalska district. An apartment complex behind the laundromat. Please, hurry.
More than a few around. Don't see that.
Wouldn't treat a dog like that.
Adam, you okay? Those drones...
I'm fine. Whoever sent them didn't succeed.
Thank God for that. Listen, Janus just called. VersaLife is closing their account, moving everything out of that data vault tonight. This can't wait. You gotta get over there now.
I can't. I found the bomb maker. She can tell us everything. But she's about to be killed.
What? Shit, man, they're cleaning up loose ends. I can't break into a bank, not by myself. And if we don't do this now, we lose the Orchid. Fuck!
But if I don't go to the Prakalska district, the bomb maker dies, and we're back to square one.
Your call, man.
Just fucked up.
What?
This is where they're holding my daughter. After I have...
Where's she? It's okay, Mr. Stanek.
Welcome, Seeker. The Ascension is near. So many have found their way to make us message.
There was an attempted break-in last night. One of the flesh claws was caught.
Apologies, brother, but access beyond this point is restricted.
Restricted to who? For a church, you aren't very welcoming.
The Ascension is upon us today, and the Chosen have already gone forward.
Well, I guess I'll get it.
Be patient, Seeker.
Not a mere footstool.
The mother is preparing the collector.
You're not going to the bank, are you?
Like I said, the bomb maker.
Can tell us everything, I know. But we're talking about a bioweapon, Adam. Once that vault is cleared out, whatever information was stored on the Orchid will be wiped clean. Gone.
Yeah, I get it.
Time is the enemy right now, Adam. I hope you reconsider.
I heard something.
What else do you have to do? It is tranquil, yes.
Nothing, cousin.
Hear that?
Likely of little consequence.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
I hope you find this bomb maker, Adam, because I just watched a convoy of armored vans leaving the bank.
VersaLife cleared everything out?
Yeah, we just lost the best chance we had to find out how to counter the Orchid.
I can feel the universe around me.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Who's here? What's going on out there? I told you I was not to be distant. Oh my. Come in. Come in and let me see you. How did you get in here? And how did you know to come now? Tonight of all nights, when we are finally ready to answer the call of the Machine God's infinite wisdom. Surely, your arrival here is not coincidental.
I'm looking for Allison Stanek.
Of course you are. And you have found her on the eve of her greatest achievement. But do you seek counsel? Assistance in your
I want to ask you about the bombs you built for the attack on Ruzicka Station.
Is that all? My augmented brother Victor is a brave man and a great leader. When he asked me to build some of my little ones for him, I was proud to accept.
I know Victor. If he's behind these attacks, I'd like to have a talk with him.
After our flesh-flood oppressors sent one of their dogs to murder Talos Racker, Victor moved his base of operations to a research center in the Swiss Alps. Garm, I believe it is called.
Garm? Okay, I got it.
That is why you came here? You entered this sacred place to solicit my help against Victor's holy revolution? Traitor! Blasphemer! And I believed you were one of us.
I am. I just have a more inclusive idea of who us is.
Then you have become their willing slave. But not I. I have felt the boots of the police as they spat on me and mocked me for who I was. I could have lain down, like you. But I persevered. And the Machine God has given me my reward. I emerged from the crucible enlightened.
Enlightenment is a state of elevated perception and wisdom. You seem to be a little short on both. If you were wrong about why I'm here, bet you're wrong about a lot of other things too.
I admit when you first arrived, I was in the middle of something, and that distracted me from the true reason for your visit. But who could have anticipated one such as you would side with our enemies? They steal from us, they rape and murder us. They are animals. And animals go extinct, while technology perseveres.
Victor is killing everyone. Not just the abusers, but innocent people. People like your father, who's never been anything but supportive and forgiving.
Father, such a sweet man. I can only hope Victor's attacks will continue to spare him.
Continue? You mean there's gonna be more of them?
Well, you don't think I built only 3 of my little ones for him, do you? I gave him enough to destroy the entire city. Now, if you will excuse me, I must get back to what I was doing before you came.
Hey, we're not done here. Allison? Oh, shit.
It is time, children. It's time now. The body is the prison. Augmentations are the key. The consciousness is all.
Cast off the bonds of flesh and blood. Embrace the singularity.
Allison, stop! I know what you're doing. I've seen this kind of tech before. It ended badly.
You are concerned with our lives. You do not need to worry, brother. Only this physical body will die. Our minds will depart our corporeal shells and merge with the infinite consciousness of the Machine God. This is the Ascension. I would invite you to come with us, but there is no more room.
I'm more interested in preventing another attack. What's Victor's next target?
I do not know, and it does not matter. I am on the threshold of a new existence. When I become one with the Machine God, The artificial burdens of this physical plane will no longer bother me.
Of course they will. Your mind's made up of thoughts and memories. If that's the part of you moving on, you'll be taking all your rage and pain along with you.
Good God. I had not thought of that. It seemed to me that this was my only chance. The world is made up of nothing but agony and suffering, or the futile struggle to avoid them. Moments of happiness are quickly shattered by this reality. The Ascension is our only hope of deliverance.
Not the only one. You've seen the worst that life has to offer, but you're still trying to make things better. And in spite of it all, you believe that it's possible. Everything you need is right here in this room. You are your best hope for deliverance.
Brother, your faith in me, your beautiful trust. I am overcome. It cannot be coincidence that you have made yourself known to me on this most holy of occasions. You are a sign from the machine god that I am to remain here a little while longer. I am not yet ready to ascend. I will spread wisdom to the rest of the world.
My job in this world is to stop people like Victor, and I need your help to do that.
Of course, my dear prophet. I am honored to assist you. Please, wait here. Take this. You can use it to defuse my little ones. It felt good for a change, to build something that saves lives instead of taking them.
Agent Jensen?
Over here.
I am under arrest?
People's lives were cut short, Allison, because of bombs you made.
None of my children will suffer for what I did.
You have my word.
When you confront Victor, be merciful. Remember, he is your brother.
Right. Smiley, Stanek and the rest course are on the way back in. I need to talk to Miller. He back yet?
No, but just a sec. I'll get him on the line.
Jensen, you and Fletcher find something?
It's bigger than we thought. Where can I meet you?
At Chicane's place. We're flying there now. Miller out.
Why are you stopping us?
Jensen, you still got that calibrator on you? If you do, man, I'm ready to optimize that crazy system of yours. I got everything I need now to fix you up real good.
You mean the way you fixed me up last time?
No. This is gonna be different, huh? On Vaclav's honor. Just get to the lab, and you'll see.
Free the mother! Why?
What has happened?
Damn clanks, always causing trouble.
Disaster.
Please, the weapon.
What do you want, Ranch? You are not.
You are no secret. They have sentenced us to silence.
Disaster.
Why do they harass us?
We got the head crazy thanks to you, eh? Can't believe she was going to kill herself. Must have got a short circuit in her head wiring or something.
Adam, it's Arya. I just heard what happened. God, right outside your apartment?
What happened outside my apartment?
Someone got all their implants torn out. Was left to bleed to death in the alley. When I first heard where it was, I thought...
I'm fine, Arya. It wasn't me.
Be careful going home. It's not the first one of these I've heard about.
safety.
It's better not to bother us today.
Shit. Did you hear? Talos Rucker's dead.
I heard that somewhere, yeah.
Yeah. Pretty cool, right? Now we can get some real progress. He was making us look like wimps.
That's a little harsh, isn't it? Rucker didn't deserve what happened to him.
Something tells me our politics aren't the same, Jensen. I think this whole martyr thing is exactly what we need. But, let's maybe focus on things we can agree on, huh? Like optimizing that crazy rig of yours. You got a calibrator for me or what?
Alright. Please, tell me this is what a neuroplasticity calibrator looks like.
That's the one! Okay, this won't take long.
Just try not to...
That wasn't so bad, right? How do you feel?
I feel fine. I feel lighter.
I fixed you. Death to all your limits. Whatever implant you want to activate, you activate. Zero consequences.
That sounds pretty good. Thanks.
Yeah. Just get...
we too late?
So you found the bomb maker. Linked everything to Ark.
Not exactly.
Jesus, Jensen.
We did find the bomb maker. Allison Stanek, a local resident. We have her in custody now. But she told me she'd made dozens more bombs before we arrested her, and she delivered them to Viktor Marchenko.
So it was Ark?
A splinter faction inside Ark. I'm telling you, Miller, something more is going on here. That sound like something Ark has the
I'll contact McCready. Get him and a few analysts to work up a plan.
We need to move on this now. Chicane and I can fly there and back, get a lay of the land, while Mac and his team do the research.
Really? Got it all figured out in that clockwork head of yours. Oh, what the hell? I'm in.
You got enough fuel to get to Switzerland?
Get us there.
Fine, do it. But this is recon.
When we first talked,
Your preamble's as thin as soup, man. Don't...
I'm only curious. We've all...
No, that's not it.
Hey, when we get to the Alp...
Why? Because I've been flying hack for the last few years.
I'm more interested in how it might
have Where you going?
Reporting to you live.
Did you bring anything to drink? You bust into a man's home.
Are you Johnny Gunn?
That's right. What do you want?
Have you heard about your wife?
Which one?
Excuse me?
I've been married a bunch of times. Which wife are we talking about?
The dead one. The one whose body they found torn apart by some animal.
She has a name, you know. Angie to those who knew her, Angela to you.
So you did know already?
Your detective friend called, told me to sit tight and wait for you, so here I am.
Is that a bell tower patch on your jacket?
Yeah, so?
Let's just say I'm familiar with bell tower.
What does that mean? Familiar how?
I've gone up against them before. Seen a lot of them die.
Yeah, well, guess that makes two of us. I was in New South Wales. I saw my share of...
Australia? You were there during the Civil War?
That's right. And that was only the beginning. Not my first choice, believe me, but, Bell Tower wasn't all that big on choice. Send you where they want, make you do what they want, replace parts of you whenever and however they want.
I didn't choose to be augmented either. No.
Apparently we're supposed to be grateful. Alloy's so much better than skin, right? At least, that's how they sold it to me.
For some things it is. Not for everything.
I can walk through fire, but sand won't stick between my toes. I can shove a knife through my hand, but I can't trust what I feel. Even my dreams are made of alloy.
Both of your hands are made of alloy?
Fingers are for human beings, Mr. Gunn. What you have is so much greater.
And then they told me what they wanted me to do, and what would happen to me if I didn't. Well, let me tell you something. It's not me anymore. Hasn't been for a very long time.
They found a partial print on Angela's neck. Belongs to whoever strangled her.
My hands were designed to kill in wars no one's ever heard of. I couldn't leave a trace on someone's skin, even if I wanted to.
They did it so you can kill better.
So I'd never get caught. Ironic, right? Being a good killer is probably what saves me here. Or, you still think I killed Angela?
I didn't come here to arrest or absolve you. Only to ask questions.
Apology accepted. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to be left alone.
Around the clock, around the world. Because you are always watching.
Next, bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer. Sure, kick me tomorrow. If there is. 98 bottles of beer on the wall, 98 bottles of beer. You'd steal from me?
These social justice warriors fail to see the bigger picture. The Og incident threw everything off.
Need more beer on the wall.
Why don't they deliver?
Something beer.
We are from them. I'm not augmented, but I have many friends who are. The level of hatred and suspicion.
They always seem to come out. Sneak it out with them.
Well, there you have it, folks. Sounds like UN Resolution 3507.
Take one down, pass it around. Something, something.
This is Eliza Cassan.
Tomorrow. If there is a tomorrow. Bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer. Bottles of beer on the wall, 98 bottles of beer.
Best to keep my car. What the fuck?
Mohlo se to rozšířit po celé Evropě.
Beer on the walls. Beer. Tomorrow. If there is a tomorrow. You got me mixed up with someone else. Happens all the time.
V městu vládnou zločinci a...
Plekáči si koledujou o nakládání.
No trouble, right?
It makes me scared to leave my home.
By the way, I told Daria to go.
I think I'm finally ready to...
That's good news.
The truth is, we're not...
Why do you say that? What about Johnny?
Look, I didn't find who the killer is. Sometimes you have to admit they're just...
How can you be
Remember that partial print I found on the victim's throat?
What about it?
Johnny Gunn hasn't had fingerprints since the Australian Civil War. His hands are made of alloy. If he had strangled her, he wouldn't have left a smudge.
Alloy, huh?
We followed the evidence we had.
You mean nowhere? All right.
Let's just hope learning more doesn't mean having to meet old...
Hey, rookie! Get over here!
Interpol.
Time to wrap this up.
Remove yourself from this area, handsome.
We're busy. You've done enough.
Let's call it a night.
Daria, are you there?
Is that you, neighbor? Are you checking up on me? It's very sweet. Are there any leads?
We spent most of our time eliminating suspects. I still don't know who killed Angela.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
No, but it's the truth. Just try to be careful. Keep a low profile. If anything happens, if you ever think you're in danger, you know how to reach me.
Thank you, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Come on, you know how this goes.
Of course, officer.
One moment. Transmitting ID scan. Got it. Everything checks out. You're free to go.
More than a few around.
Come on, come on! Who else will take care of it?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
You all set now?
Yeah, fire it up.
Visual range and engage DRFM jamming. You can scan the facility from the air with...
Negative. I'm gonna find out what's being planned. I gotta get inside.
Crazy. We have no way of knowing what's in there.
I'm tired of flying this limousine around. Did you say you wanted to get back in the action?
Fine. Not setting us down.
Access granted.
Chicane. Chicane, come in. Damn. How long have I been out? Alex, it's me. I need help.
Finally! Been trying to raise you ever since you blew off the bank. Where the hell are you?
The Swiss Alps. Research facility called GARM. Walked into an ambush. I can't raise TF-29's pilot.
The Swiss Alps? Fuck, man, it's gonna take time to scrounge up a VTOL. What happened?
They were waiting for me when I got here. Marchenko and the gold mask mercs from nearby.
Jesus. You gotta get out of there. Look, stay low, find an exit and... Well, I'll get back to you when I've got a plan.
And I'll keep trying to raise my pilot. These guys think I'm dead, Alex. Maybe I can take advantage of that. Have a peek around.
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
Moving the crane.
Yeah, I can see that. Why?
Because the last person to use this didn't follow proper safety precautions. You almost had a ton of ice fall on someone's head.
Shit! Is it safe now?
Yeah, should be fine. I just finished testing everything when you started shouting at me.
Okay, well, thanks.
Don't mention it.
Jensen? Tell me that you're making all that noise in there.
Where the hell have you been, Chicane?
Well, don't you sound like your usual self. Goddamn roaches spotted me looking for you. Had a hell of a time shaking them off. Listen, there's a helipad. North end of the facility.
I'm on my way. Alex, I don't need that ride. I found my pilot.
That's a relief. Let me know when you're back in Prague.
Copy that.
Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Weapons on them. Uniforms checked. We're good.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
located in the burn.
This is someone that's taken alive so we can interrogate him.
Attention all personnel. The clubhouse is closed. We are clearing the site. Transports are en route. Attention. T-minus 60 minutes to fully... Back.
Confirm. Continue.